We're making calzone. It's kind of a mixture between a sandwich and a pizza. Pretty fun. It's excellent for a light dinner. It's great to make with the family. You'll love this one. It's stuffed with roasted peppers, mozzarella, and goat cheese. Okay, first we're gonna do our herbs. We have some parsley and some basil, and we're in our small work bowl with our small chopping blade. I'm gonna put the lid on, give this a quick pulse. Those are beautifully chopped. I'm gonna remove that out, set that to the side. I'm gonna add in my slicing disc. We're on number 5 with this. Look at all these peppers we're gonna slice up. There's a lot of them. I'm going to kind of nestle them together before I put them in the large feed tube. I'm gonna pulse this to slice them. Just keep nestling. You could do 3 if they're not real big. We're going to go right on to our pan with these. I'm going to spread those out. Going to get that stray. Okay. Now I have some olive oil, and I'm going to drizzle this across. Just kind of move that around a little bit. That should be great. We're going to bake these at a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're nice and roasty toasty. I have some here that I've already done. Look at those. They've reduced. They're going to get all those flavors really condensed. Now I'm going to add a little bit of balsamic to this. We're going to just toss that together before these go into our calzones. These are great. You can make them in advance. They can hold in your refrigerator probably about 3 or 4 days even. They're great on sandwiches. You could just put them on your salads. It's a great little sub recipe. Now that our peppers are done, we're going to continue to make a great cheese filling. I'm going to remove the medium bowl and then put back on the large bowl. I'm going to add the medium shredding disc. Just got to feel it till it pops on. Okay, I'm going to put my top on. Then I'm going to add my Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to pulse this. Okay. Then next comes the mozzarella. This is fresh mozzarella, and you want to make sure it's very cold. I'm going to fill the whole large area up. It's important you not press too hard. Kind of just does it on its own. Okay. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove my shredding disc. And then I'm going to remove my stem. I'm going to add my large chopping blade. I want to make sure it's down there. Okay, I've got some fresh herbs that we did. I'm going to pop those in. Smells great. Then we have some Chevre style soft goat cheese. I'm going to add all that in. This is going to be cheesy delicious. All right, I'm going to just give this a couple of pulses to get it going. You don't want to process this too much. You just want to get the ingredients all kind of combined. I think that's perfectly mixed. I want to show you what this looks like. All these cheeses, it's nicely combined. Goat cheese, Parmesan, and all those herbs. That looks fabulous. All right, so next we're going to move on to our dough because we're going to fill our calzones with this yummy filling. I have 3 different balls here. I'm going to put a little bit of flour down. I'm going to put a lot of flour down. This is the pizza dough recipe that's on your DVD. So I'm making 9 calzones today. I'm going to cut this into 3 balls. Just going to form them a little bit here. Okay. And these are gonna rest a little bit. That's my last one. I'm gonna dust my hands off a little bit. I'm gonna roll one out now. Get that into a little bit of a disc shape. Put a little flour on there. Okay, I'm gonna roll these out to about 6 or 8 inches. Probably 8 if I can get it there. You could go bigger if you want to. Again, this is a rustic thing. Just have fun with it. Now, if your dough seems to just keep shrinking back up, then it needs to relax a little bit more. So while you're rolling these, you might want to put a little bit of plastic wrap over the top of these or a tea towel, just to keep them fresh so a skin doesn't form over your dough. Okay, that looks good. Now it's time for some cheese filling. I'm going to take a nice big scoop. I'm going to put it on this half. I'm going to pat it out. And I want to leave a nice inch around here for sealing my calzone. Then I'm going to put a pinch of our roasted peppers with balsamic. This is going to make a great meal with a salad. One of your favorite salads, a little Caesar would be good with this. Or a salad to match the balsamic in here, maybe greens with a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette. Now I'm going to brush around here, a little bit of water, just around that 1 inch parameter. And this is going to make it stick. The water is like our glue. I'm going to press that down, really making sure that it's sealed. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger and just kind of go around, pressing out a nice little ledge there. Now, there's 2 different things. You could do it like this. You could do a little bit more water if you want. And you can come back and do a little fold over. Just pressing it down, almost making a little pattern. There we go. Isn't that pretty? All right. That looks pretty good. I'm going to bring my pan in just to show you this step. I'm going to cut 3 little slits in the top to let the steam evaporate. You want it to escape. And that keeps your calzone nice and crunchy, because if you didn't have those holes, it would be too moist in there. Okay, I've got 5 beautiful calzones. They're all done. I'm going to pop them in a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're golden brown. Here's our finished calzones. They're filled with 3 cheeses, roasted peppers, and they're ooey gooey and delicious.